Jack, Parker, and Flick had been friends since childhood, sharing dreams of adventure that had now waned under the weight of adult responsibility. Eager for a break, they stumbled upon an old legend about Blackwood Cabin, an abandoned retreat deep within the woods with a notorious reputation for hauntings. Intrigued, they decided a weekend there would be just the thrill they needed. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the cabin greeted them with an aura of eerie stillness. Tall, gnarled trees stood as silent sentinels around the unkempt structure, their branches skeletal against the twilight sky. A chill crept in as they crossed the threshold, feeling a heavy, almost palpable darkness surrounding them. The first hours were uneventful, filled with laughter and reminiscences of days gone by. Yet, as night tightened its grip, the cabin began to reveal its sinister nature. It began with a soft, almost imperceptible whisper that seemed to originate from within the walls. Jack froze and turned to his friends, but they too had heard it. The whisper grew louder, morphing into a low, menacing chant. Shadows danced grotesquely along the wooden panels, moving independent of the flickering candlelight. Parker was the first to see the vision, a woman in a tattered gown, her eyes hollow and mouth twisted into a silent scream. She flickered at the edge of his vision before vanishing into thin air. Their unease grew to terror as furniture moved on its own and cold drafts lashed at their skin like invisible claws. Flick tried to rationalize, insisting there must be a logical explanation. But logic faltered when Parker was yanked by an unseen force, leaving scratch marks upon his skin. The friends began to realize that each room held a haunting secret from the cabin's dark past. They discovered a journal, its pages filled with the frantic scrawlings of the cabin's previous visitors, all describing similar horrors. The last entry read, "It wants us, it needs our souls to live." Their plight grew direr as the night deepened. Jack, usually the anchor of their trio, felt his sanity slipping. He heard the chant in his mind, a relentless cacophony urging him to give in. Flick discovered an ancient symbol etched into the fireplace, drawing a chilling connection to the previous hauntings epicenter. With Parker's screams echoing through the cabin, the friends realized that understanding the malevolence was their only hope of survival. They managed to unify their strength and wits, piecing together the cabin's tragic story of betrayal, sacrifice, and rage. Morning teetered on the horizon when they confronted the darkness in a heart-stopping climax. The entity, manifesting as a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes, fought to drag them into eternal despair. In a desperate act, Flick recited a banishment spell found in the journal, amplified by Jack and Parker's combined will.